everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you on. Give me a second here. Unfortunately, today is a low strength day. So I'm running a bit behind, plus dinner was very excellent by Mrs. Torn. There we go. Apparently it's getting kind of humid, so I'm having a hard time with the coma block sliding. Let's see if I can. There we go. I'm going to see if I can actually go through without having to check the pattern, see if I got it memorized yet. I also wanted to send a big thank you to Megan Fox. She was very kind in cross-promoting the stream. So we got some new subscribers. We might have some of them show up this stream. If they do, we'll say hello to them. All right, so make sure this one's not jammed between two coma blocks. All right, so we start in the middle, go 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And I go up because it's the start of the pattern. I got to swap rails, top and bottom. This one's also a little cut between. Actually, I think I'll pull from the front, see if I can't get that out of rotation. All right, so 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Caught a little bit of Karen Reed today, not a whole lot. All right, so 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And let's see, 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today, given my relative strength level, but I was trying to hop on a little early to make it easier for Megan to hop in if she has a chance, but she's got another thing scheduled today, so we probably won't see her on today at all. All right, so 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. But I have to say, she has been more than willing to be nice and help me promote my channel, so I have nothing but good things to say about her. And I'm very happy I'm working on this braid for her. I hope she really enjoys it. And 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Goes up there. And 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Go. And this is 3, so I go 2, 1 and 1, then 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And Glenn says Megan is pretty awesome. Yep, I do have to agree on that. I admit I've been enjoying a lot of her What the Hell stuff lately. 2, 1, 1, and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I'm hoping they finally get that case resolved eventually, though I know it's been providing with a lot of content. It's actually part of the reason that Megan is getting this extra braid in addition to the custom one I'm going to eventually do for her, is because Bruce did not send me a horrible letter about her, so apparently I'm not that good enough of a friend yet to do that, so that's why I decided let's go ahead and do double the braid. Or double the braids. plus 3, so 4 is like normal. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And we're up the color transition. And 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. Now 5 is half is the old style and half is a new style. So 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2. Nope, I'm counting wrong. 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Sorry if my voice is a bit quiet today. I seem to be, in addition to low strength, a little bit low energy. 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oops. Grab 2 together. I only need 1. So for anime, I've been watching Sword Art Online, which apparently has like 7 seasons and 100-some episodes. But it starts off with a online game called Sword Art Online. Okay, so on the right, I go 8, which gives me 3 of that new color, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And the main character was originally a beta tester for the game. It's one of the first full virtual reality direct nerve input games. And 3 and 2, 2, 2. And 10,000 people sign up for the first, open session. They go in, and after a few hours, they find out nobody can leave. There's no logout button. And they're trapped there. If they get killed in the game, they get killed in real life. And it's where they go from there. Okay, so going to have 3 more moves with the new style. Let me go ahead and gap so I'll know where my transition point is, though I should be able to tell it from the color changes. Okay. And yep, we can do a comma slide. That worked a little better. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like Gwen says it seems like it's never going to end for What the Hales. And Gwen says that would suck. Yep. Though after a while, at least where I am in the storyline, I'm like 13 episodes in. There's still about 6,000 people around, and they're getting close to. Or anyway, the creator wants them to have it as a full virtual world and clear the dungeon before they can return to the real world. And they're almost to that point now. And I realize it's only halfway through the first season. Got to drop a super glue on there, which was annoying. So just clean that off. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. So that's total 5. Okay, so 3. So far, I seem to have not made any mistakes here. It's a plus sign. And 3 and 2, 2, 2. Definitely got to spend more maintenance time on my fingernails so I don't keep snagging the threads. That's annoying. But so far, the show's been fairly enjoyable. basically the main characters are refusing to let their sucky situation keep them from living their lives, and they're finding happiness where they can. 2 and 2, 2, 2. All right, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Yep, there we go. At least we're making good progress on the braid. And 2, or no, I'm down to 1. Okay. And 1 and 2, 2, 2. Yeah, goes down there. Got one more move on each side. So 1 and 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. 1 and 2, 2, 2. Yeah, this side is right at the color transition, so I know I'm ready for the next set. So under 2, 2, 2, and 2. And 2, 2, and 2. So for the next 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after the transition, we do 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. However, I'm going to go ahead and try and file my nails just a little bit so they don't catch so much. Also on YouTube, when I've been avoiding the trials, I've been listening to like Warhammer 40K horror short stories that people read. Somebody's got their radio going really loud in their car. Sorry. All right, let's try this again now. All right, so for the next 4 moves, we do under 2, over 2 on the bottom. And only over 1 on the top. Tomorrow, let's see, under 2, over 2. I will not have a stream because it's allergy shot day, and I'm actually 2 weeks overdue. I missed last week because I was in the hospital, and allergy shot day makes me very sleepy when I get home. So not a very good streaming experience for everybody there. And under 2, over 2. There we go. And Gwen says, I see 7 people in chat. Please hit the like button. Thank you very much for the reminder, Gwen. Appreciate that. So it looks like we got 4 people watching on Twitter. And over 2, under 3. And under 2, over 2. So got a couple of doctor's appointments this Friday, and Mrs. Torn doesn't get up till about 4, so I might have an early Friday stream. I'm not sure on that entirely. And I'm going to try and have a Thursday night stream starting about the same time. Hopefully I will be able to actually get it started on time. But part of the reason I was delayed is because Mrs. Torn made an absolutely wonderful I guess you should say poached fish fillet dinner with some nice cauliflower. And since I'm supposed to avoid high carb foods, or more like high glycemic index because of the prednisone I'm on, that worked out pretty well. I had some lovely fish, some cauliflower. I skipped the rice because I don't want to feel crappy in a couple hours when my blood sugar spikes. And I did find my blood sugar testing kit, so I should be able to keep a close eye on what my blood sugar actually is so that I'm not too high or too low. I'm going to have like sore fingers for the next week or so. I got about another 5 days on the prednisone. All right, and over 2, under 3. Even though I'm counting on the coma blocks where I'm going to be stopping, I can also tell where I'm going to need to stop just from where the color transitions are. All right. Under 2, over 2. And I'm just about done with 12. And then we switch to the through the center option. All right, so on this side here, basically I go under 2, over 2. Yeah, so I don't really have a good view on it. I was having a hard time moving the camera around, so hopefully it's not too much of a problem. Oh yeah, you can see it on there, on the other view on the camera. All right, and then just over the black ones there, over 2, and then under 3. All right. Then for a while, what I do is I just go under the transition on the bottom and goes to the top on the other side. And then just straight through. And then top moves down to bottom. And side, same thing. On the bottom, I go under the color transition, pass to the upper rail, then pass through the middle, and the top goes down to the bottom rail. Making good time on there. And Glenn says that sounds lovely. I'm assuming that's for the dinner, which I have to agree with you there. And that's a pretty good angle. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and tweak the cameras again in the not too distant future. And I probably will do a little bit more reading on the Eye of Argon, the MST 3K version. We finished up with page 7, so we'll be starting on page 8. And when we're done with this move, we have one weird transition move, and we have 6 of the same type, where I don't do the under the bottom thing and tie the edges together. And then one where the last one I do, and then it's pattern reset. So I think I pretty much got this pattern memorized, as long as I don't forget parts of it while I'm doing it. All right. And we hit just before the weird transition one. Oh, fix my gap and do a coma slide. I'll try and get at least an hour today. Just have to see how it goes. All right. Oops. It goes down here. Let's go ahead and fix our gap and do our coma slide. Okay. And that one was okay, I think. I think this is the one that I'm having the issue with. So let's see. Let's replace it with this other coma here. Yeah, that one's. I can barely move it at all. Set that there so we don't lose it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to swap that out for. Let's see. Yeah, that one's not. Maybe it's wood here. Let's try a different one up here. The joys of having blocks that are not identical. Oh, that one feels much better. All right, and coma slide. And coma slide. There we go. All right, so we've got our. Oh, probably should go ahead and roll this up some too. I think I'll try and get like an edge-on picture for the next thumbnail. I just don't seem to be doing well with words today. Sorry. All right, so right side we go under and up to here and through here and here. Now on the left, I come from the outside now. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And I no longer change top and bottom. So out from the outside, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And I don't go under. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll do 3 past the coma divide. All right, let me see if there's anybody over on Rumble real quick. Let's see, we got one other person watch over there. Not too bad. All right. So from the outside, under the bottom, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do not go under. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top. Do not go under. And start at the bottom. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got one cut between the coma. Just pull that one up, and there you go. Top it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't go under. And under is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. No, I do not go under. If I go under, that messes things up. All right, let's go ahead and work our way through these. I did read all of these without bringing them up on screen. And when it says that would be a cool angle to see the braid from, especially the way this braid is done. Yep, that's why I was thinking it would make a good thumbnail. I'll do a high resolution pic and post it in the members section. All righty, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I'll do a lower resolution in the regular section. That way, nobody misses seeing out on it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not going under. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. So giving the nails a quick file seems to have helped a fair amount. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Top is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm mainly wearing the Henley shirt because we've had so many windows open the last couple of days with the weather so cool where we are. I want something to be a little bit warm in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Getting close in the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. One more of this, and then one of each side of the in transition. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. That's the last of the don't go unders, because then after this we start going under. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, but I do go under this time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and you still go under the bottom. All right, so we've done a complete leaf. Now, start half on the other leaf and then on into this leaf. Let's go ahead and do a thumb slide, fix our gap, and do a little bit on the take-up reel. 1, 2. Oh. Oops, that one got pinched. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And take up reel. Oh, I think that may be outside where you are because I don't hear one here at all. All right. So now we're starting over. So I go in the middle and in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And oops, got a pinched one here. Let's fix that. There we go. All right, so through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Is that one not? Ah, that's why. Ah. I went through a thread. That's why it was behaving oddly. So let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this one can go over here, but it goes up on the top. Because if I forget that, braid does not look right. And through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Left side in through 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And in through the middle, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Go under here. Oops. We got to this one up here. And now this one goes down here. Yeah, that's not going to mess anything up. Okay. All right. And in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right. Well, I'm glad that there's ice cream trucks in your area. I'm probably going to have to avoid ice cream for another week. And in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And under that one there. Yeah, left side in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Up there. Actually, you should probably get a little more unroll. I feel like I just flew in from Chicago, and boy, are my arms tired. In through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Let's see. In through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Felt like I snagged a single thread with a fingernail there. So I've been thinking with the new Super Tips AI voice system, might be fun to try that. So this is 3, so I go in, instead of 4, I go 2, 1, and 1, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. But apparently you need OBS to do it, which I'm not sure I'm up for that. I admit I'm a bit lazy. I've been just keeping with StreamYard. So enter 2 and 1 and 1 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Here. Left side, we ignore that. And in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Let's see. That was, I hear an ice cream truck outside. Yep, it's here. And Gwen says, yeah, don't chase the ice cream truck. Yep. Joys of adulthood. Okay, so we're doing 4, so we're back to in through 4. So 2, 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And okay, just making sure I remember the pattern. So in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Because 4 is a normal in through 4, but 5 is in through 4 on the right, and on the left, we're in through 8. And 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right, and in through 4 on the right, and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Keep going on the unroll, but we're getting pretty close to the leader knot. So in through 4 and 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Under the bottom one. Okay, left side, we then go in through 8 and 2, 2, and 2, and 2. And in through 8 and 2, 2, and 2. And under the bottom one. All right, so for the next 3 moves, we work our way with 8. So over 3 there, and 2, 2, 2, and 2. And past 3 and 2, 2, and 2. All right, and through and over 2 and under 2, 2, and 2. And pass 2 and 2, 2, 2. And the bottom one. And on the right, in pass 2 and 2. Oops, sorry, on the bottom first. In pass 2 and 2, 2, 2, and 2. And pass through 2 and on the top and 2, 2, and 2. Left side, only going past 1, and on the bottom 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the top, past 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Under the bottom, go. And on the right, in past 1 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 total. And up to the top left. And past 1 on the top and 2, 2, and 2 for 3. Bottom. And down to here. And left side, there's right at the transition. So under and over 1, 2, 3, and 4. To the top here. A little bit of unroll. And into the transition, and 1, 2, and 3 on the top. And down to here. Let's go ahead and fix our gaps and do a coma slide. Then the next 4 are 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top point. I don't really need to count anymore now that I got the pattern a little bit better down. All right. Scooch forward a little bit. Get more comfortable. Alrighty. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 1 and 2 on the bottom. Let this untwist. Almost there. There we go. And top is just 1. And left side, 1 and 2 on the bottom. Pass through the top. And just 1 on the top. And pass under the bottom down to the bottom rail. And we just need to do that 3 more times. 1 and 2 on the bottom. And 1 on the top. One and 2 on the bottom. Top and 1 on the top. And pass it down to the bottom. Well, I'd say from the way the leaves are looking, I'm doing okay. Just being memorized. I haven't looked at the pattern once. Now you guys can't really see that, but honest, I have not looked at it. I'm just trying to go from memory. And one on the top. Pass through down to the bottom. And 1 and 2 on the bottom. Top. And 1 on the top. Pass under and down to the bottom. 1 more on each side. Then we do our transition again. We'll switch to the next set of moves. 1 and 2 on the bottom. And 1 on the top. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, starting with the transition, color transition. So that's the last on this one. Now these need a little more unroll. Maybe I just need a bunch more sleep. I don't know. I did sleep pretty well last night. All right, and 1 on the top. All right, now we just pass under the color transition on the bottom. And through the middle, and the top one just passes through. Do that till we run out of color changes. Since I don't really have to count at all for this one. All right. And looks like we got some more on the chat here. And it's Elephant. Hey, Elephant. Hey, Torrent. And Gwen says, hey there, Elephant. All right, so onto the right now. Yes, onto the right. And then the left. Go left, right, left, right, left, right. Or actually, I start off right, left, right, left. And so when I get done with this leaf, I'll go ahead and read a page or two of the Eye of Argon, the NST3K version, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night, just because this has been a somewhat tiring day for me. Not all the days on recovery are all that great, but as long as they generally trend upward, I'm not going to complain too much. And I still have like 5 more days on prednisone, which I know doesn't always treat you the best while you're on it, but hopefully the effects afterwards will be pretty decent. Yeah, top one passing down to the bottom. And left side under the transition. Let me go ahead and answer this question real quick after I get done with this one here. Okay. The art of Japanese braid. Let me go ahead and bring the question up so people can see. Elephant asks, what is the proper pronunciation of the braiding? My understanding is pretty much all forms of Japanese braiding are referred to as Kumihimo, like ku as in a bird, he as in a guy, and mo as in the Three Stooge. Kumihimo, and the this particular braiding frame I'm using is called a Takadai, which translates out to high stand. The more common form that most people are used to seeing are like the foam discs, which simulates a stand called a maradai, which is a round wood disc with a hole in the center. There's a bunch of other stands, Karakumi Dai, Kakudai, Dai Maru Dai, Aya Takadai, and I hope I'm pronouncing all those correctly. Hope that answers that question. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. We are all about answering questions here. Also, you can't really see it, but there's a gate here. This feeds over. It looks like a Shinto torii gate. That's what it's called, is a torii. These wood blocks here are called koma blocks. And the weights on here are called tama. And yep. Pass this over here. And I've been doing this for probably about 28 years now. This particular style I'm doing now, probably closer to 24 years. I was at a medieval event in Western PA, and a friend of mine came up to me and handed me a cardboard disc cut out from the side of a 12-pack of Coca-Cola and several skeins of DMC embroidery, cotton embroidery floss, and said, "Here, I think you'd like to do this." And I pretty much have been doing this ever since. And all right, so yes, this is another transition move. Once this is done, I'll stop moving top and bottom so that there won't be any color transitions. It'll all be one color on top and the other color on the bottom. All right, and so now I go in from the outside and we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is the same side. And I got to remember I don't go under the bottom one anymore now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top until I get to the last set of moves before the pattern restarts. All right. And Ellie Font says, "My kids are watching." Oh, I'm glad that they, I hope they enjoy it. And yeah, if they have any questions, please feel free to pass them along. I will do my best to answer them. Just taking out a little bit of space here. And going to do what I call a coma slide. It's not an official name. It's just what I call it when I lift up one of these blocks, move it to the back, and slide it forward because I'm running out of pin space. All right, and then I lift this up here. And roll it up just a little bit. There we go. Oops, that needs to be a little bit higher up so it doesn't slip underneath. All right. So for the next 6 moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'll stop right before the pin break or coma block break. And Gwen says, "That's cool. It's very relaxing to watch, especially when Torrent 3 is talking. He's the Bob Ross of braiding." Let's see, I've got ADD Braider on a mission. I might change that back to the Bob Ross of braiding again. It's been a little while. All right, so from the outside, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That untwist a little bit. There we go. Sometimes they get a little twisted around each other. Usually you can just let gravity separate them if you pull at the right angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on top. Do not go under the bottom, because if I do that, I keep the edges stuck together, and that's not what they're supposed to be at this spot. It's supposed to be kind of separate and open on the side of the braid so that the individual leaves can move relative to each other. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. And part of the reason why I emphasize that I don't go under so much is because I did a lot of that the last stream, or the stream before last, I don't remember which. And it's very annoying when I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And my energy level seems to be picking up a little bit. Probably all that good food from dinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. Do not go under the bottom. And there we go. And under the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And passing on through. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. I'm not sure if I've actually seen you in my chat before, Elephant, but I do recognize your name from a lot of other streams that I watch. So if this is your first time here, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on top. But my memory is not the greatest, so if I am incorrect on that, I do apologize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But on the plus side, I do pick up braiding patterns relatively easily. I haven't had to actually look at the instructions all for once this time, which is really nice for me. And, okay, I did not do that. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Oh, you have? It's been a while. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. It's good to have you back then. Megan Fox did a lot of cross promotion for me today on YouTube and Twitter, which I really appreciate. Actually added like about 5 new subscribers today, which is nice considering I've been losing about 1 every couple of days for like the last 6 months. All right, so under the bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. It was also very nice when I super chatted with her and Tug last night. I've actually been thinking of wanting to do a braid for Tug too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 on the bottom. But if I do a 2-color custom braid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. I'm not really sure how I can get that white and red umbrella pattern. That is what I want to do for him. I just have to see. And I've got several braids lined up ahead of where I'd be able to fit them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. Looks good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top. And just double checking. Yep, I did not screw up on the going under when I'm not supposed to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. And let me catch up with chat real quick here. I think I did bring that up. Okay. Ollie fonts that you have, but it's been a while. And Gwen says a braid for Tug. That'd be cool. And Elephant said, would it be red and white? Probably. The thing is I don't really know if I can get that the 4 white, 4 red umbrella pattern to work out properly on a braid. That's the main reason I haven't really done any design on that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. And do not go under. I've also considered doing one for Nerderotic. I could do like the glasses in black on a yellow background, but I don't really have any direct contact with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the way my brain works, I kind of have to know that the person I'm doing it for actually wants the braid I'm doing, or I really can't make myself just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. I know it's kind of weird, but that's the way my brain works. And Nick Ricada was nice enough to be the first person I was able to do one for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually 8. I just missed one on the count. Next one I did was Ian Runkle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. Then I did Rob for Lawn Lumber, Danny of Danny on Direct, and Jeff Legal Vices, which Connor does have the braid, which I'm really happy with that. Whoops. And Lyfont said, would it be red and white? And I think I answered that. All right. Yep, this is where I am. So then we're doing our last one here for the pattern reset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I did one for science fiction and fantasy author Larry Kalita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top. And this one we actually do go under the bottom because it's the last one in the pattern. We're starting to stitch the sides back together again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like it's taken me about half hour per leaf, which is really good because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I was able to start out at half an hour per leaf the last time I did this. It was much less thread, so the leaves were much smaller. So I'm making pretty good progress lengthwise. Megan wants this about 3 feet long. I'd say I'm getting close to somewhere between 12 and 15 inches. I'll have to measure it. All right. And you can kind of see on the edges, they're actually separate leaves. You can have them transition there. And Gwen says that's really good progress. Thank you, Gwen. All right, let's see. Whoops. I have to actually share the screen before I can do this. All right, so did I lose that? There we go. I had to bring it up before it would show up. All right, there we go. All right, so let's share this, make this full screen. All right, so we finished up 7. So this is the this is a story called The Eye of Argon. It's an absolutely horrible story, such to the point that let's see. Gwen says, "Would there be any swearing in this reading tonight?" I don't think there's any swearing per se. If I run across it, if you want, I can censor it. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Though there's definitely some oaths, I think, that are sworn. But let's see. Anyway, it's a very horrible story to the point where some people actually did an MST3K version of it. And they used to do competitive readings of this where you would read until you broke up laughing, whether you reached the end of the page. And Gwen says, I only mentioned this because of kids watching. Thank you for the reminder there. Let me go ahead and take this down for a second. I'll quickly scroll through what I plan on reading. There is some violence in there. We're talking about hacking up people. All right. All right. I think we're safe for this, for the 2 pages I'm going to read here. All right. So we are back again. Battle cry of his wilderness-bred race resounding from his grinding lungs. Tom, grinding lungs? 2 packs a day will do that to you. A twirling blade bounced harmlessly from the mighty thief's buckler as his rolling right arm cleft upward, sending a foot of blinding steel. Mike, if I had a foot of blinding steel, I wouldn't need to spend so much on shoes. Rippling through the Cimmerian's exposed gullet, a gasping gurgle. Crow, gasping while gurgling is hard to do. Try it. From the soldier's writhing mount as he tumbled to the golden sand at his feet and wormed agonizingly in his deathbed. Tom, it's a good thing he thought to bring it along with him. Grigners, Tom, Grigner? Emerald green orbs. Crow, you mean his eyes? Mike, let's not jump to conclusions. Glared lustfully at the wallowing soldier. Tom, Grigner, wish I'd noticed how hot he was before I hacked him up. Struggling before his chestnut-swirled mount. Mike, McKinley! His scowling voice reverberated over the dying form in a tone of mocking mirth. You city-bred dogs. Crow, so it's really a pastoral. Mike, and a biting satire on the Industrial Revolution, no less. Should learn not to antagonize your better. Crow, classist! Reining his weary mount. Mike, Vernon, Crow, stop that. Ahead, Grigner resumed his journey to the Norgolian city of Gorzam, hoping to discover wine. Crow, anywhere is a good place to discover wine. This message brought to you by the Booze Council. Women and adventure to boil the wild blood coursing through his savage veins. The trek to Gorzam. Mike, Gorzam? I thought he was going to Gorzam. Was forced upon Grigner. Tom, Grigner? Crow, yes, Grigner. Deal. When the soldiers of Kryn were leashed upon him by a faithless concubine he had wooed, his scandalous activities throughout the Cimmerian city, Tom, such as getting together with the McDougalls and investing in a plot of land near Mike, the answer is no. Had unleashed, you can tell when this was written in the 90s, had unleashed throngs of havoc and uproar among his refined patricians, leading them to tack a heavy reward over his head. Crow, they fired up the camcorder when the tack broke, and the reward bonked old Grigner on the head. They sent it straight to Bob Saget. All right, so we're page 9 of 99. All right, we are back to here. Let me see if anybody is available to send for a redirect. I think it's a bit too early for Tug and Megan. All right, let's see. Looks like Danny on Direct is streaming currently, so let's add her to that. I think she's, yeah, that looks good for there. All right. Anything else anybody need before I head out? Hope you enjoyed today's reading of The Eye of Argon, the MST3K version. We got 2 leaves done, so we went from here to here in an hour, which is pretty good time for braiding this particular style. So I'm really happy with how it went. And we'll probably have another stream this upcoming Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel. And thanks to everybody who stopped in. I really appreciate it. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding. Oops, I see a chat come in. And Gwen says, thanks for streaming tonight. You're most welcome. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And my catchphrase again, as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.